Hello.
Yeah. Bye. No. Hello.
Nice to
I'm
see you. Goodbye.
I'm Simon.
Oh, you didn't tell me we were
Really
pointing.
difficult.
And I'm nope. I need to change that setting.
Hmm.
I'm Marielle.
Excellent.
And this is the breakfast shoe.
Yeah. Brought to
Now
you
the thing
slightly later today,
yes, the
but
thing
then
about
that's what.
breakfast
Yeah.
is that you don't always make it, do you? In fact, I know that I have friends who are notoriously bad at breakfast. They skip it
That's true.
quite often.
Yeah.
And I just sometimes have it very late.
Yes. It's actually true today that you do still have breakfast sitting on the side.
I do. I was made a lovely breakfast, and I had a
Mhm.
series of meetings in which it would not have been appropriate for me to be eating breakfast.
Yeah.
So much like, I mean, you could say I'm on brand.
Yeah.
Um, the breakfast shoe is late. My actual breakfast is late.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the week.
Yeah. The
The
word the word breakfast is more just like a collection of letters. It doesn't the representation of the word breakfast can be construed as just random luck.
it can.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like it. I like
Yeah.
it. But and also, now it's lunchtime, so is just it's just a word for food. So
Yeah, yeah. Just take a break. Stop what you're doing now and take
stop
a
what you're
break.
doing. That's what we should have started with. Stop what you're doing.
Yeah.
Take 5. You
Uh-huh.
deserve it. Have a snack,
Mm.
whatever meal you want,
Yeah. Watch.
whatever that food stuff is going to be to
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
and your meal day.
And watch and listen to us whilst you consume.
Whilst
Consume everything.
consume food and some I did some pop culture, some exciting news
Oh, I like it.
because
Yeah.
exactly, thank you,
Yeah.
because today is
Hmm.
Loki Day. It's
Yes.
finally arrived. It's here. One
Woohoo!
of the days we've all been waiting for.
Yeah. Not to,
um
yeah, I have been waiting for it. Yeah, I have to say, it's. I'm
yes,
hoping. I hope it feels not the void left by, or the void
the,
that
the
the first
chasm, the
the
abyss.
first two series Disney series didn't overly fill. I'm just I'm hoping this is something special. I'm hoping this is the sweet tooth of Marvel TV series,
Indeed.
or or the Queen's Gambit of Marvel TV series. Just
Nice.
needs to
Yeah.
be really good. Oh,
See, now
I'm choking up now. I'm not. I'm just choking.
you've seen it here first. Simon choking, which can also be tied back to consuming food
Yeah.
in a very tragic way. Yes, so that's an interesting point you've made there, actually, because I wonder. See, I looked forward to WandaVision, and I wanted to see what would happen, and I
Yeah.
looked forward to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and I wanted to see what happened.
Yeah.
But I wasn't excited or really looking forward to those. Loki, I am looking forward to.
Mm.
So I wonder if that will make a difference of the overall viewing experience.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What your level of despair might go even lower. Should it not
No,
be very good?
I was actually trying to say maybe the whole series will just be better because I'm just going in with,
Yeah.
I don't know, more this
Yeah.
is going to be wonderful. But
I think.
also,
Yeah.
yes,
I think the quality is directly proportional to the amount of hope that you have.
it is
Hopefully
worrying
in the right way.
in the right way because you are right. If it's got that much further to fall, hasn't it? For me, just me
Yeah.
personally, not
Yeah.
anyone else actually working on it. They're probably delighted.
They've got paid. They're okay.
Yeah, that's fine. But for me, yeah, the stakes are high.
Mm.
That's what we'll say.
Yeah. So, but I have seen, they had the sort of not. I don't know what level of review embargo it was, but a couple of days ago that I saw there was a whatever post on one of the sites, and they were saying that yes, lots of people who've seen the first 2 episodes really like it. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah. So, and I think it's really good. So yeah, so it's pretty good because weirdly, because then it's also said on the on the same post, it said yes. And looking forward to Tuesday when the embargo lifts. But I think, well, wait a minute, you've just tweeted about it. So maybe the NDA lifted, or I don't know how it works, but
Oh, I see.
it was confusing that they were allowed to talk about it at one point, but not allowed maybe to post a review. I guess because it could be a spoilery review. I don't know how life works. You can tell.
I cannot help you. I don't know either.
No.
I actually think you've thought about this much more than I ever would.
But only in the last 5 minutes.
Okay, I feel better now.
Yeah, you know, I'm right.
No, but it's good. Good point. Good point. I just have nothing I can't add to that, I'm afraid.
Well,
Maybe someone listening can. If
mm,
you know more about this, pop some comments in the chat.
yeah.
Say hello. Yes.
Yes. Yes. If you've even watched it already, but obviously no spoilers.
Yeah, no spoilers.
Because
That made me unhappy.
pain hurts.
Yeah.
So yeah. But if you have, let me know what you think.
That would be cool. And it's weird, isn't it, that it's Loki Day, because actually today is Woden's Day, Odin's Day, Wednesday, which is just fun.
We've got the nerd level very high.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Everything's happening.
But I guess he misses out on having a Loki Day, doesn't he? Really,
he doesn't really have a day. That's true. I suppose it's actually quite fitting that he would try and take over Odin's Day.
Yes,
that's pretty. Yeah,
because that's kind of what he does. But spoilers.
Canon.
It's canon. It's official.
Official.
Yeah. Wow. Again. Yeah. So Loki. If you haven't watched it, go watch it because it's going to be all over social media pretty soon.
Yes.
But it definitely is something to avoid Twitter. Twitter is the worst one, I think.
It's true.
People just love to post about it, so please avoid that and watch it if you can. Obviously, I mean it's not everyone's got access to it, but just make friends with people who have Disney Plus. I think that's probably the other way.
And do a watch party; it will be worth it.
A watch party, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Or just look in their windows whilst they're watching it or something. They won't mind.
That won't feel weird in any way. Although it will be socially distanced. There will also be a screen in front of you.
Yeah,
so really, that's a very safe way.
You're doing everyone a favour by just staring in people's windows. I mean, people have such big TVs. I'll do that, but you can't see. Such big TVs that it's quite easy actually to watch them from across the street. So you don't even need to go to the class.
I really love that the breakfast shoe is really encouraging and getting behind people standing in their neighbour or just a stranger's garden and looking in at their TV.
It's not just Loki Day, it's Stalking Day.
It's Stalking Day. It's I was going to try and make that work with being a bit of a trickster and stuff, but actually I don't think it can.
I'm going to have to put a disclaimer saying, please don't stalk people.
Please don't actually do that.
No, just because
that would be wrong.
I talk about it doesn't mean it's right. Okay.
It's probably one of those times where we should just spell out for everyone. That is a joke. We're saying it for comedic value only.
Yeah.
It's not a recommendation. Don't do that.
It's not a defense in court.
No. It certainly isn't. I don't think it's going to hold up. Well, they said on the breakfast shoe.
Yeah. It was great.
Idea. Yeah, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Just get Disney Plus. I mean, because there's so much on there. If you haven't got it already, there's loads to catch up on.
It's pretty good. I'm just checking my glasses. They're
still there.
When I can't see them, then they're not there. Yeah. Okay. And self-fulfilling prophecy. But yes. Also, I was just going to say, look, you can guess what my T-shirt is today. It's a bit of a T-shirt.
It's a T-shirt. I do like that T-shirt.
Yeah.
I do actually have my own version of that T-shirt. Yeah. It's awesome.
That's probably the only his and hers version of a T-shirt we have. But
we've never ever done his and hers T-shirts before, but that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both wanted it, really. That's what it came down to.
Yes. We and I simply can't fit into your T-shirt, so it's It's just no good.
No, that I'm very small. It's true. I'm
Yeah.
a tiny person. So
So,
I failed on coming appropriately. What's the word? It's not
attire?
appropriately dressed. Well, I guess it
Oh,
is.
I see what you
When there's
mean.
yes, when there's a dress
Okay.
code.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's black
You,
tie, sometimes it's
yes.
smart casual, sometimes it's wear your his and her t-shirts. Um, so
I
I
think,
failed.
yeah, you failed. Basically, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, the word you're looking for is failed. But don't take it.
Thank you.
Don't
Thank
take it
you.
personally.
I won't because because the reason I failed was because it's actually rather lovely and warm and it's warmer than I anticipated. So originally I was sporting.
Oh yes. Oh,
I don't know if I'm holding. I'm really
that's
struggling with
okay.
the.
Yeah, no, that's good. Am I truly the last?
Oh, it's one of my
Gosh,
favorite things.
the last unicorn, everyone. Yeah.
This is one of my favorite movies from childhood, and
Mm.
I think it's safe to say that Simon just doesn't get it. He just hasn't got behind it in the right way.
I certainly remember falling asleep
So many times.
during it.
I mean, I think we've tried to watch it twice now, and you
Yeah,
fall asleep in it every time.
it was very odd. It was an odd. I wasn't expecting songs. I don't think either. There's songs, isn't there?
Well, yeah. Oh, yes, there are lots of songs. But I don't know how. I mean, you were watching it with me. Most of
Mm.
what I watch with you has songs in it at some point.
That's
I
true.
like songs.
And if it doesn't, you make them up. So
Yes, I will create. You've heard it here first as well. If
mm.
you need a song for your movie,
Yeah,
just speak to me. I'll
yeah,
help you. But yes, so I would be wearing that, but then the sun actually came out and shone, and I was like, it's too warm because it's long sleeved. I thought it was going to be colder than that today.
yeah.
It's quite nice,
Yeah,
quite
it's quite
lovely.
right, isn't it? Hmm.
Yeah, it's very nice today.
So,
So
there you
that's
go.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another thing about today, I mean, June is just very exciting. It's a very exciting month because
Yes.
something is killing the children
Oh, yeah.
is one of my favorite. Hey, there, look at
Hey,
that smooth transition.
I know.
Um, that's amazing. It's one of my favorite comics right now. Comics, graphic novels, trades. I never get the jargon right.
Stories.
Somebody stories
It'll be coming
writing.
to Netflix pretty soon, I suspect.
I
Don't hold.
imagine so. It does. Yeah. Well, it does have a pretty good following, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, you'd be surprised.
If you didn't.
Oh, if it did. Okay.
Yeah.
It cut out there for me, and I thought that's a bit harsh.
No, no. I just stopped. I stopped talking for some reason to make it more mysterious. I don't know. It was,
Excellent. That really, yes, that's wonderful. On a chat show, what you really want is someone who just stops talking.
just gives you half the answer. Oh, yeah.
It's wonderful, wonderful. But yes, so June
Mm-hmm.
9th, volume 3 will be available for
Yeah.
print and digital release.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about this.
It's a very good book.
It's an excellent book, and I think you are just popping the link in the
Yes.
chat there for the review from Fanbase Press, which I really liked. It's very
Yeah.
good. So yeah, so that's really exciting, and I am looking forward to reading that. And sort of in an Marielle segment way, I have actually read volume 1 and 2.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I haven't got a caption for stuff you've actually read.
We'll have to.
No.
Well, we'll build up to that because we're still talking actually today about something I haven't yet
Yeah.
read, but I'm very excited about, which is volume 3. So that's today as well. So it's
Mm.
sort of like Loki and Erica Slaughter Day,
Yes.
which I think that's a crossover in itself.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
watch that. I get
Yeah.
behind that. That's
I
good.
think so.
But you enjoyed them, didn't you? You read volume 1 and 2.
Yes. I like them very much. I think what I said to you at the end of volume 1 was, yes, I'm really looking forward to more. I wanted more, and I think that's
You
probably
did.
the right way to experience any story, any graphic novel is to leave it wanting more. And and number 2 came along. It was really good. Enjoyed number 2 as well. Great art, and again a strong female character, which is really nice, and just really quirky and well written. and beautifully
Yeah.
drawn. So I think it's very happy.
It's really good. I like the cast of characters that they have in
Mm,
it. I think that's really good.
yes.
It's just interesting. It's just interesting. Like you say, you just want to know what happens next.
Mm,
What's going to happen next, and where's she going to go? It's just great. Yeah, it's really, really good. Highly, highly recommended. If you like horror comics, of course. If you don't like horror comics, this
yeah.
might not be for you.
It is a horror.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
I did see. I remember seeing a tweet or something again saying that the series is actually now going into the origin story of Erica Slaughter as well. But I don't think that's probably volume 3. I imagine that's whatever when they collect volume 4. Maybe that's what that's going to be.
Well, in Fanbase Press's review, it mentioned that this volume 3 was sort of the finish of the story arc for this
Yeah,
one.
that's
So
what it does.
that's interesting. Oh,
Yes.
that sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I also can't wait for number 4.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting because sometimes the stories, when you know that someone survived, it's a bit of an anticlimax when you're watching it because you think, yeah, well, we know that person survived because they're narrating it or whatever. But I think in this one, I think it's such a good character and it's just such a good story. I think yes, it'll be really interesting to see what where that comes from, where she comes from, and what happened. So yeah,
Because there's lots of mystery around that, isn't there? There's lots of
yeah,
mystery around actually what's going on and what her story is and how she's involved. And so and I think that drives a lot of what you're seeing because there's a lot of action, and
mm,
so but you've always got that question of
yes,
well, what's her story? What's her thing? So yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. I'm very excited about that.
what I should be doing really.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't think I can actually get the. No, next time I will have maybe some screenshots that I can put up on the screen so
Oh,
people can see the art. Because obviously, with a book, with a graphic novel, it's important that you like the actual art.
that is
So
true.
yeah, but you like the art. It's good. I think
I
so.
love the art actually.
Mm.
Yeah, it's really fantastic.
Mm.
And again, in that review, they were saying about how they balance the pops of color with a lot of shadow and darkness
Mm.
because a lot of it is happening. It doesn't all happen at night or anything, but a lot of it happens in the shadows and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just really good. It's really good. She's really good as well. The way that they've drawn, they're just interesting. They're
Yeah,
interesting characters.
yeah,
So yeah, it's excellent. It's
good,
excellent.
good. For it.
And to segue from that, something is
Yes,
killing the children, into things I haven't read yet, which I'm delighted has become a
like.
segment. I'm delighted. So obviously James Tinian IV,
Mhm.
who is the writer, and will be the writer, I guess, for Something is Killing the Children.
Yeah.
Because I like that so much, I have had recommended by many places
Mhm.
um, Department of Truth, which is also by James Tinian IV. And I haven't read it yet. Are you looking at the comment that's in the
Yes.
chat? Yes,
Yeah,
I
I'll just
got
have a
slightly
look.
distracted.
Add to block list in restream chat. There you go.
Wow, that's
Oh.
wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Sorry, we'll go on to that.
Well, yes. Okay.
Just the
Well, I'll
fact
just
that
drop this.
yeah, we're just trying to doing our best to try and put stuff out there and actually work at this, and then people just do that. They kind of, it's kind of. I know it's life, and I do expect it, and thankfully there's tools where you can sort of like block stuff. But come on,
I
people.
think blocking is one of the best tools ever invented.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people aren't great
Yeah. Anyway,
with their
sorry.
comments. But that's okay. We fixed it. We blocked that. So that's
Yes.
fine.
Never again.
Never again shall you
Mm.
comment. Yes, so
Yes.
so I've not read this, but I have heard it's. Have you read this
No.
now? Okay, so this is things that neither of us have read, but
No.
it's supposed to be brilliant. Everything I see about it is read this. It's really, really good. And being that I like Something is Killing the Children, it's the same writer. I will definitely be giving this a go. And one day it may be on the list of things Marielle's actually sat down and read.
Yeah,
Finally,
yeah. And
for the first
one
time.
of the other good things about this is Martin Simmons, who I think is the artist, is actually bought something from our shop the other day. There you go. From our online shop.
Martin Simmons is,
Yeah,
oh gosh,
yeah.
there he is. I'm not sure you can actually read those,
You go
but
really close to the screen.
I'm trying.
Yes,
But I'm also,
there you go.
yeah, there you
There you go.
go. The
Yeah.
creative team of
So yes.
um of the Department of Truth,
So
which I should have actually stated. This is the Department of Truth. I've just been holding up the book,
mm,
but oh, that's cool. He bought something from our shop.
yeah, a very nice man. Yeah, he did. So I say I think he knows Roy,
Oh,
who does the Sinners art and Innsmouth art.
amazing.
So, yeah, that's very kind. Does it have blurb on the back of the Department of Truth?
It does. Would you
Would
like
like,
me to share it?
I would love you to share it.
Okay. I've not prepped this, so be ready for me to get confused about where the full stops are. Cole Turner has studied conspiracies all his life, from flat earth theory and the assassination of JFK to modern day crisis actors. But he isn't prepared to live in a world where collective belief can turn fringe theories into reality. That is the terrible secret revealed to Cole when he is inducted into the Department of Truth, a top secret branch of the American government that has been tasked for generations with making sure dangerous conspiracies don't gain a foothold in the real world. But as Cole pulls back the curtain on everything he ever accepted as fact, he must ask himself whether this mysterious department is a force for good or if it has more sinister reasons for wanting to control the truth.
Dun, dun, dun.
Da da da. That does sound pretty good.
It does sound pretty good. So, yeah.
I'm
So
excited about reading that.
yes, and I don't know where they are. If they've done any. How many are out? Is it just that one, or are there
Oh, now you're asking. I didn't look
two,
into it because I've not read it yet. I don't,
one,
don't
two?
know.
Volume two. Is it
Still.
going to tell me? I'm not sure it's going to tell me. Yeah, it's just talking about the thing.
Okay. Well, volume one's definitely available.
Yeah, Waterstone says coming soon, published on 2nd of November. So okay, a little while for number 2, but yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good.
But get in there now.
Get in there now. I mean, I'm sure you can probably get the some of the comics. That's the word.
That's the word.
That is the
Yeah.
word.
Yeah, go to
But
your
if
local
you're
comic shop. Yeah.
yes,
And have a look through their whatever long drawers, whatever they call their long drawers.
their long drawers. Have a
Long
look through their
boxes.
long drawers.
They're long boxes, which could be stored
Yes.
in long drawers. Yeah, see whether they got the back issues there. So
Yes.
worth getting.
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
So that's exciting. So I'm excited. It's getting the pile that I've got, or the tower, I should say. I don't really like the word pile. So I'll say tower.
The skyscraper.
The sky. Well, it's going to become a skyscraper.
Yeah.
But the tower of things that I have to read
Mm.
is very tall and getting taller.
Yeah. We're gonna have to just put aside a day or something, aren't we? And just sit there
And read it.
read everything. That'll be okay.
Yes.
We can do that.
Okay, good. I'm glad we can do that.
Mm.
I look forward to that day, actually. I quite like that day. I'd enjoy it.
It means we don't have to work. That'd be cool.
Oh, that would be nice. Yes, so that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just going to also mention
Yes.
in another thing that's coming out eventually. I don't actually know when this is now. I don't think they've told us.
No. Again,
But
I saw something the other day saying that Mr. Gaiman is receiving not only like the daily rushes, but some completed episodes or something. So I think it's going at quite a pace. And I did see that they were finishing the shoot in June, so they may have already finished it. I don't know. Which is probably yeah.
See, June, it's the month. But of course, the thing we are talking about is the Sandman Netflix series, which is very exciting because recently we've had the Audible series, which was quite exciting as well. And that's I don't think they finished that though. I think they're still
No,
there's still
they've just done
more.
the first few
Yeah.
books.
So I've done the first few books of that for Audible, and now this is coming, which is the Sandman Netflix series.
Yeah.
And they've done a little, because you and I have seen it on Twitter, and that's the link just in the chat there, for a behind the scenes,
Mm.
which is quite exciting. But I was saying to you, wasn't I? It just I was watching that behind the scenes, and I thought it must be pretty awesome to
Yeah.
be Neil Gaiman right now.
Yeah.
And it does look like it's been pretty awesome to be Neil Gaiman for a while. I'm sure
Wow.
he could say more about that than I than I can.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it must be amazing to stand in a set from a story you wrote and
Yeah.
go, wow, this is now
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah. And all those things, all the little props and stuff like that, like the helmet and stuff that you see, is yeah, it looks incredibly accurate to
Yeah,
the book. So yeah, yeah. But
yeah, it looks amazing.
I know that I think
Very.
the first series is just covering the first two books, first two graphic novels.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Hmm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
so
interesting.
definitely more to come, and yeah, just fantastic cast, which is lovely.
Yeah, yeah. Gosh, it looks really, really good. It looks really good.
Yeah,
Um, and I think I think it would, I mean, I'm sure it will, but my 2 cents is I think it would make a really good series. It would,
yeah,
visually, I think it would
visually,
work really well for TV.
yeah,
Um, I don't think they're going to have to do a lot to it to try and bring
yeah.
it to life and stuff.
They've got quite
Other
a
than
fan base, haven't they? Let's face it. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I say they don't have to do quite a lot. What I mean is, they wouldn't have to think up, oh, how are we going to show this, or what interesting way can we show this? Obviously, they've got absolutely loads to do on set design. That that looks like
Yeah,
a mammoth task.
yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's really exciting. But I don't think they've. Did you say? I don't think they've told us when that's coming just yet.
No, I don't think so.
No, just put
I,
it in.
yeah, I think I would like to think sort of just towards the end of the year again. So November time, I guess, will be. You heard it here first. Simon makes up a time. Yeah, November, I think. November,
Simon's created
December.
a deadline.
Yeah.
This is now the one that they must meet.
But I
Um,
feel that Witcher 2 might be the same sort of time, which was December last year.
okay.
December 2 years ago.
No,
So I think it'll be
yes,
December this year as well. So whether they make both the series debut in December, I just don't know. But
that would be an amazing month
yeah, it would
if
be.
they all drop then, because we are very excited about series
Yes,
2 of The Witcher. Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
big fan, big fan.
Yeah.
But are you a big fan of Sandman comics?
Yeah, me.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. I haven't.
No, I'm
I actually
asking
haven't
the
read
pop
them all.
figures behind me.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I've not actually read them all. I've read probably the first couple of graphic novels. So yeah, I like them, but it just needs to. Yeah, I need to go back because again, just my ability to remember stuff, is lacking. So I just need to be able to read them almost from the start all the way through, and yeah, to remind myself. But again, part of me thinks I'm okay with just watching the series and just letting it sort of experience it kind of for the first time because I won't remember. Yeah, so that's okay too.
I
So
mean,
yeah,
I've read the first graphic novel, so to add to the things that Marielle hasn't read yet, I've still got all of the rest of them.
that one goes. There we go.
It's such a big segment; it actually needs to be revisited,
Yeah,
rather it can't just exist once. Yes, I that would be something else. I would need to get on that and read those.
yeah,
Yeah, but really exciting. But I have read number one. I've read number one.
yeah.
It's very dark. Very
It's
dark.
very dark. Yeah. But again, click on the link in the chat. Have a look. This is a behind the scenes video, which will give you some idea of what it's going to look like, and stuff, which should be really good.
Exciting. Exciting things.
Definitely.
Loads of stuff to look forward to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and we finished the Sweet Tooth yesterday, and
We did.
it was very good. So yeah, and dark again.
So dark. It's
Yeah.
all very dark. Very dark, dark stuff. It got
But
darker
yeah, it
as
got
we went through.
Yeah,
Mm.
but it was nice. It is really good. They loop around and stuff like that. So for writing, for my writing brain, I liked it the way they did that. So
Same. Yeah, it is very well written, and it's
mm.
very just every episode is just there wasn't one I didn't like. There wasn't
Yeah,
one where I sat and I thought, that didn't wasn't such a great episode for me, or
yeah,
felt like a weak episode, or anything that I don't know a reviewer might say. I'm not a reviewer. I just know what I like. But I liked everyone felt very full, but not over full. Nothing felt rushed.
yeah,
Yeah, it was really good. Really,
yeah,
really good.
yeah,
And there were only 8 episodes, weren't there?
yeah,
Which I was stunned by. I was like, "What? There's only 8?" So,
mm.
yeah, so we finished them already now. So now we've got to wait
Yeah.
for series 2.
Wait for series 2. It will be, I'm sure it will be coming. I don't think they've announced it yet, but it definitely must be.
No, but I did enjoy the Jeff Lemire. It
Hmm.
may have been a tweet and
Yeah.
an Instagram. I can't remember where I saw it, where he put up a comment of something someone sent him
Yeah.
saying, what was it? It was saying,
Um, it was saying, no one's ever. It's like no one's ever going to make a show about a deer boy, and no one's ever going to watch it. And
cut to now.
yes, with it #1 on Netflix. Pretty
It's
much
like one
everywhere.
of those how it started, how it's going.
Yeah,
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 and that was quite nice.
yeah. That must make Jeff feel very happy.
Yes, yeah.
And
Well, yes, yes. So many people get told, nah, it's still gonna work
mm,
by lots of people. But it just might.
it just might. I think any story like that has a good chance of working if they get the writing right, if they get the actors right, if they get everything right. But yeah, but it's good source material. So go check it out.
Definitely.
Mm,
I would strongly agree with that. It's
indeed.
a strongly agree from me. Uh, another segment. I feel it coming on.
We could do that, yeah. Simon strongly agrees. Yeah, okay, that's great. Wow, we've given you a
Cool.
whole 32 and a half minutes of stuff.
Of 32.5 minutes of stuff with us on the
Mm,
breakfast/lunch
yes,
shoe today.
yeah, yeah. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Really. Oh yes, obviously find me at Blue Fox Comics or at S Burks Writer if it's specific.
You can find me at Marielle_Writes across all platforms.
Mm,
And my book, Busy Little Bees, available for pre-order on the bluefoxcomics.com website. I'm
mm,
just going to keep telling you about that.
yeah, I think so. It will be good. Yeah.
I'm very excited, very excited. Yes, so thank you for joining us. And we hope
Mm,
you enjoyed it. And
yep.
we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for some
Yeah.
more news and stuff.
All right.
Stuff. Bye
Oh,
bye.
see you later.